We want to take an armor set that we were going to put in the Eververse, and we're saying, no. We should have communicated this earlier. It's really important that our fans can trust us. Let's take this armor set that we were going to use in season 22 for the Eververse set, and let's say, no, it's going to be free, and we're going to put it as ritual rewards.
Boys, we got lucky. The set that was supposed to be sold in the Eververse store is actually pretty sick. Have you seen it? This is the best view we have of all of these sets put together. But if you want to see the individual pieces by themselves, you can view it under collections in the Universal Ornament tab. And fellas, I would have absolutely spent money on this, and we're getting it for free. So where is the armor? Well, like Joe said.
So next season, before the end of the season, you should see a brand new armor set that you can earn through playing Strikes, Crucible, Gambit as like a ritual reward for doing this, a brand new armor look.
So good news, it's free. Bad news, we just need to be a little bit more patient. A common complaint I've been seeing on Twitter is that the armor underneath all of the bones looks too basic. And while I understand where they're coming from, after scrolling through people's comments, it seems like the negative comments are just nitpicking, to be honest with you. And judging by the fact that last year's ritual armor was lame as I think we came out winning on this one. And after I got through the first initial Angry Boy comments, most people were actually pretty stoked. And honestly, these pictures also don't do the armor justice. Let's take a closer look at the individual pieces. My favorite parts are the Titan arms and the helmet. The arms have an awesome spine going down them, and I love the random trinkets that are strapped onto them. And the helmet almost looks like Bungie made a primitive version of the skull of Dire Ahamkara just for the Titans. The chest, the legs, and the mark are also pretty sweet, and I know people will still love them, but they are still definitely less flashy than the rest of the set. The Warlock gear is no slouch either, with my favorite parts being the helmet, the robes, and the arms. There's nothing more badass than having a dragon slash dino skull strapped to your head. Although I will admit it's a bit lame that the helmet underneath reminds me of this blue helmet. I still with it though. The arms check a lot of boxes for me. They stand out instead of just fading into the rest of the set, and fur is always welcome in armor in my opinion. I also love the young Ahamkara spine-like look to these. I could go on and on about these robes, but these are definitely a must-have. A lot of you may be too young for this reference, but they remind me of an old game called Turok. Think of primal armor mixed with tactical gear. I think you can expect a lot of warlocks wearing this when it comes out, so don't miss out. The legs are also pretty cool, but I just wish that there was more, you know? I think the bits of bone are pretty cool on the left leg, but I wish that there was more detail in the thighs. Couldn't we have made like a spine going up one of them or both? As for the bond, yeah, that's just bad. Skip it. Let's close things out with the hunter gear. It seems like there is a lot of empty space throughout the set, making it look a little too simple. Good news is no one should be wearing the full set anyway, and this can be easily fixed by using armor like the King's Fall set or something a lot cooler like the young Ahamkara spine. Anything organic looking really. The helmet is super similar to the Titans, but I like seeing it in combination with the hood. By the way, the spine going up the cloak is such a cool look. I also like the arms, but the right side is definitely lacking. It doesn't have to be symmetrical in my opinion, but I'll say this again, I hate how simple it is. The left side is pretty sick though, with the spikes coming off the shoulders, and I do like the gloves having the metacarpals glued on there. I love seeing designs on our base gloves. The chest and legs leave a lot to be desired. I don't think they're useless, but this deserves a lot more. I'm sorry hunters, but I think you guys got a little cheated here. I hope you guys can prove me wrong in the end and make something cool with this set. But as of right now, I'm not really feeling it. Good thing it's free, right? Overall, I think all three sets are still super solid, especially when compared to the current ritual armor. One small thing I am worried about is that Bungie is making a change to the set before they give it to us. You see how the current sets have decals corresponding to the vendor that they're from? Well, I'm scared that Bungie may try to add those to this set as well. If anyone at Bungie happens to be watching, please don't. You'll ruin them with the logos, keep it as is, or have a way that you can still get the original set in game. But that's all that I have for you today. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and subscribe. Let me know what you think about the sets in the comments below. I'm curious to see if people's thoughts on here are similar to what I saw on Twitter. Click on any of the videos popping up in your end card now, like the one I did on the new Void shader. And as always, stay beautiful.